All right, let's talk to Austin. Hi, Austin.
Hey, Austin, and it says you're in Texas.
Hello,
so
Shannon.
I'm in Austin, Texas.
Hi, Austin.
Yes, sir, Matt. I'm on 6th Street right now.
Are you really? Are you wearing a mask?
Yeah. Right above the lodge. No, I'm in my living room.
Oh, well, okay. In your living room, you don't have to wear a mask then. How can we help?
Yeah. Oh, I was curious as to if atheists prayed. Like, is that a thing?
I don't. I've heard of others that do. Like some people view their meditation or their let me call out to the cosmos, but they don't actually think anything's going to happen. I don't pray to anything at all. I don't know about Shannon.
No, I engage in active introspection, which I think some people may see as similar. I think that's something that's important. And I sometimes meditate as well, because I think meditation and active introspection are important components to mental health. And some people might draw parallels to that in praying, but I am not sending a message outside of myself to anything in particular, or at least I do not think that I am, or that is not my intention at that time. So that's the line between what I do and praying, because to me, like, praying is sending a request or a message to something outside yourself. That's not something I do.
That makes sense. Yeah, I got this new book. It's called On Becoming a Musical Mystical Bear, and it's all about prayer and what it is and what it is not. And I'm just the one aspect of religion I've always struggled with, but the other parts I really am I think a theist is the offensive word that y'all like to use on the show to describe someone.
Did you say offensive word?
Yeah, or y'all theist? Not one of y'all. What's the?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up just a little bit, so I missed it. So you think that theist is an offensive word?
That's interesting to me.
No, well, you know, neurolinguistically, the way it comes off sometimes. That's all.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a polar opposite of a non-believer.
Okay, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's offensive. I am a Canadian. People who are not, if I'm saying somebody is not Canadian, that's not offensive. Right? You know what I mean? Like, are you suggesting that it's offensive because it creates an outgroup scenario between us and the people that we're talking about, just definitionally?
Like, we're the ones that created the outgroup scenario. We didn't create the outgroup scenario.
We're the minority.
The people who are claiming that there's... So, Austin, is there a good reason to believe in a God?
Yeah.
There is?
Is there a good reason? Yes.
What is it?
I mean...
What is it?
Freedom of religion is like, isn't that in the the Bill of Rights?
Okay, goodbye, Austin.
Yeah.
I asked for a good reason to believe, and you went to, the Constitution allows for freedom of religion. That's not a good reason to believe. Just like the freedom to, if we deregulated drugs, shut the fuck up. If we deregulated drugs, that would not be a good reason to do heroin, would it?
I'll unmute him so we can answer. Go ahead, Austin.
You know,
he just kept talking.
Oh, I was muted. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and now you're gone. Bye, bitch.
You just kept talking, Austin. Oh, wow. That's so disingenuous. A good reason to believe in God is that no one should be allowed to force you to believe a specific religion. I don't understand.
Could we get a theist to call in that actually isn't high, wants to defend what their actual beliefs are, wants to make a reasoned argument, someone who understands what irrational means, someone who doesn't think that a good reason to believe in a God is because the Constitution doesn't prohibit it? I mean, we've been doing this show. I've been doing this show for 16 years, and I have to say that in the past few weeks, it's really, really, really gotten to the point where people don't want to answer questions and they don't want to present an argument. Has every God failed to come up with a champion to send here?
Good question. I don't understand. It's very strange. Very, very strange.